What's up, beautiful PHP people? How everyone is feeling today? John Sugar, what's up, dude? How you doing? Manasala, how you doing? Agent, how you doing, dude? Thanks for saying hi. I'm doing fantastic, okay? Chat, today will be a co-working live stream. If you're not familiar with the concept, basically you guys are going to co-work with me. I'm going to get some stuff done. You guys do the same. Nice music and vibes. And that's how we go. Just woke up, man. Yesterday worked until 4 a.m. I am grinding so hard on getting past PHP version 5 out in 28 July that I cannot wait to show you, okay? You guys are going to love it. There's 6 new features that are absolutely dope. And I've been working really hard to get them fully done. Plus my talk itself, which is, you know, something else I have to prepare. We are trying, by the way, a couple of things new on this live stream. The webcam quality have improved, okay? So if you see any lag between my voice and the video itself, let me know. That's important, okay? You're watching F1? I want to see the World Cup tonight, dude. You excited for Pass at Laracon? Me too, dude. I'm pretty sure like the release is good. It's just a question of if I have time to do the best version of myself on stage. You know what I mean? It's perfectly in sync. Well, so far. We want to see at the end of the live stream how things go. Because I've learned something new on live streaming, which is the webcam can actually get warmer and warmer. And at some point, we'll just basically be super slow. But let's see how it goes. All right, chat. So there's a couple of things I want to do before the co-working, because I may actually end up recording a video. I'm not sure yet. So have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this release of PHP Storm? So basically there is a new experimental IDE from JetBrains, call it PHP Storm Lite. And I want to know if any of you have tried, to know if it's even worth to try it out. that's the TLDR. So if you guys say me that it's good, I may actually just try it out. Otherwise, I just skip it, you know? It says experimentals. I have no idea, man. Okay, Agent is saying that already tried it out. And? That's what I want to know. Is it good? Downloading it now? Okay. It was good? Okay. I don't know, man. So I've installed it, but PC is strong, so I don't see a big difference. What do you mean? Does it have like the same stuff? Let me see. We see a faster startup, lower memory, few bundled features. That's good. I mean, I feel like PHP Storm probably comes with too much stuff. Ooh, what do we have here? Instant launch, smarter index order, less startup, busy work, no startup, plugin next. So just startup stuff, or? Oh. PHP Storm on my device always freezing. Not on mine. I kind of like PHP Storm like the normal one. Just works for me. Hey Jacanito, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. A little bit tired if I'm honest. Like I worked so hard yesterday. So what's the plan for today? Today we are going to co-work. So I'm gonna, you know, I want to get some stuff done with you guys. Then I'm going to actually just put my webcam on me and I'm going to work on my past talk, which I cannot unveil for you guys. But yeah, what do I have about past? Let me see. nunomaduro. Yeah, let's go with my Twitter account. So this is what I have about past. I have literally 6 new features, which all of them are great. Okay, this is what I have at the minute, but I need to still work on my talk. That's a TLDR of past 5. Okay, W stand for real, dude. It copies your config. So that's what I did. I have literally installed I have installed already, but you say it copies your configuration, but this is not my configuration. You see, Adrian, like this stuff is too small almost, you know? Welcome everyone. So yeah, let's take a pic. So if I click on About, I see PHP Storm for nunomaduro, blah 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 blah. This is a light experiment. When I saw light, I thought it was light mode. Okay, let's try to put it like I have my regular PHP Storm. Even though I kind of like this theme though, but so I don't see cappuccino macchiato. What happens if I do dark cola? Ooh, that sucks. How about this one? It sucks even more. How about Jesus Christ. Ugh, much better. Have you enabled IDE setting sync? Yes, I did. What is this? Oh, wait. I may be able to macchiato. Nope. What do we have? One dark. What is the package idea? Oh, I have no package idea, dude. I have too much stuff on my plate right now to even think about new packages. No, do you use SSH in terminal? I don't use SSH anymore. Like, I have everything on cloud now, so... What memory do you recommend to run PHP Storm? I think, like, if I were to buy a laptop right now, I would go with the highest memory possible. I think, like, RAM will get more expensive in the future, so I would 100% go with as much memory as possible. I have 36 gigabytes of memory, and I regret our core not going with 128 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cappuccino is probably not compatible with this light version. Welcome everyone, chat. Today we are going to co-work together, okay? There is no teachings, there is no crazy Nuno. We'll be basically like co-working, okay? The first thing I have to do is get familiar with PHP Storm Lite to see if it's worth to even do a video. If it's not, we may actually go to some video recording, and after that, I have to work on my talk. Doing everything on stream today, okay? Okay, I think I'm going to install this material theme. The following plugins are not compatible. Oh. How about this one? Oh, it's because it's a community one. Okay. All right, one dark. Fuck it. Okay, a little bit better. Do we have... I hate the theme, though. Theme sucks balls. How about this one? Sucks even balls, even more. Oh my god, look at this one. High contrast. It actually looks badass. Reminds me back in the days. Material theme. Yeah, I'm gonna install material theme. I think that's a good idea actually. Material theme. All right, let's go. What is this? Oh, it's a light theme. Okay. Oh, I have to restart my IDE. Okay, let's do it. All right, restarting IDE chat. Flashbang. That was a good, nice flashbang. Dude, I saw your images featured on Laravel. Oh my god, dude. That's such a big story, man. Because let me just show you. So, all right, if you guys don't know, Laravel, so one of the secret things we are going to ship at Laravel for Laracon US is it's basically like the image first-party processing, which is something I worked really hard and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, gives you this really nice API and blah, blah, blah. But we were trying to kind of keep it secret for Laracon US. And I wake up in one day and I see like this stuff all over the news. And I was trying to contain it a little bit. So I reached a few people out saying, oh, can you remove, you know, the blog you just did and blah, blah, blah. But it was just already everywhere, like Reddit, Twitter, like all over the place, and I thought, oh fuck it, like, or well, won't be a secret anymore at Laracon US, which kind of sucks balls, but yeah, you know, this stuff is coming for, well, it's on Laravel already, but it was supposed to be a secret for Laracon US. That's why Taylor didn't tweet it already, and I haven't tweeted either. But yeah, everyone is like talking about this already. So, anyways, did you guys saw this one? If yes, what did you thought about it? Light mode is the only way. I'm not sure. Yeah, this was supposed to be secret. Yeah. Glad we've built. Yeah. I mean, it's a good feature. Like I'm very confident it's a good feature. I was trying to just basically make it a little bit more surprise for Laracon, but even Apple leaks. Yeah, I know, dude. Anyways, now everyone knows, but hopefully on stage will still be a nice reaction from people. Hopefully. All right, so I have just restarted my light team, but now it's kind of kind of, it's bad at the minute. So let's go with material theme pilot. Oh, nice. Now it's looking good. Nice, good stuff. Okay, only the font is like bad at the minute. So let's go into font. How do I do this? Okay, so I want to go with JetBrains Nerd font. Nice. Size 12. Nope. Size probably like 25. Okay. Line width 1.5. Yeah, Nerd font. I think that's the one I'm gonna use. Okay, looks good, chat. What do you guys think? Okay, we still have like nice auto completion. It looks pretty much the same as PHP Storm right now. Mexivania is saying the following: we do a lot of WebP optimizations for a media library in Filament. Chat, how the music is, by the way. The music is okay. I don't even know what I want to listen. I think I want to listen to some Afro House, but the Afro House of this playlist sucks balls. Tried Jane's Mono. Ooh, what is that? Jane's Mono. Let me see. How do I type that? G East Mono. I don't have that apparently. Chinky is saying the following: PHP is a foreign language for me, but always good to see a fellow Portuguese spreading excellence. Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. You know, I've been doing PHP for the last 20 years, and you know, the language is awesome. You know, every language like is good these days. Like honestly, like Python is fully type safe, the synchronous blah blah blah. PHP is fully type safe as well, is going through implement asynchronous. We are still debating how asynchronous should be. You know, we have people developing extensions, we have other people developing actual packages and shit. But at some point we are going to have as well asynchronous, you know what I mean? Yeah, PHP has come a long way, indeed. Gist Mono, you need to download it. Oh, okay. Is this one? It does look good, though. I'm gonna get the font. Okay, download. Chat, how the music is. Okay, let me know. I like this type of music, but you guys let me know, okay? And what am I doing? Oh, okay. Installed. So I'm going to install the italic version. Done. And I'm going to install the regular version. Yep. All right. Let's see what we have. Okay. It should appear here now. Do I have to reset? I may have to. Yep. Okay. Resetting PHP Storm, chat. I can close this. I can skip that shit. Package idea. All right, we back, chat. We back. Settings. Color scheme. Font. Just mono. Here we go. Oh, it does look cool. I like it. Oh yeah, baby. The font size did reset for some reason, but... Wow! What do you guys think? Oh, wow. What do you guys think about this? It looks badass. I like it. Oh my god, this is really good. Music is fine, thank you. This is your favorite font for programming. Interesting. Do you actually program with that font size? Yes, I do. I like big font sizes. W font, I agree. W font for real, I like it. This is very good, actually. Oh my god. Why we don't have read-only here? The fuck? Interesting. Okay. Wow, I love so much this font. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, I'm in love with this font. It's from Vercel. Okay, I don't like it anymore. No, just joking. Is it good? It's good. It's good. Adrian is saying you have 2 cursors on stream. Ooh, why do I have 2 cursors on stream? Huh. How about now? A change font make people smile. It's so true, dude. I don't see my own cursor. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now it's good. So if I go Safari, yeah, seems to be good now. Yeah, we're good, chat. And yeah, we good. Fix it, yes, sir. Okay, what else we know more about this? How different this is. Like, it really looks like PHP Storm, like normal PHP Storm. It's faster apparently, but it does look like regular PHP Storm, chat. Yeah, Jaced Mono. It's really good. Really happy. I'm gonna send you guys a link, okay, chat? This is the link. How did I get there? Okay, I'm gonna copy the name actually. Here we go. Link to download the font, chat. Here we go. What font you use it on Ghostly? Well, I'm using JetBrains Nerd font, but now I want to try this one. So I'm going to change my Ghostly font to be Jest Mono as well. Let me see. Jest Mono. All right, done. Now I need to refresh. Reload configuration. Okay, chat. I just changed. Oh my god, I'm in love with this font, man. Oh my god. I am literally in love with this font right now. Wow, really good. Chat, thank you so much, man. I love to learn with you guys. Okay? Absolutely love it. Remember, it's from Vercel. that means it's bad. No, it's actually good. I don't care. Lucas Mish is saying the following. Just saw you a short you posted about DDD for thanks. I've been thinking long and hard about my company refusing to use what makes Laravel great instead of trying to write Java and PHP. Yeah, I think DDD, like, you know, I remember like being young and naive and reading the book about DDD and thinking like, all right, I'm going to implement this shit all over the place. And then what you realize is that 99.99% of the projects are not complex. They do not need DDD. You know what I mean? And I feel like in general, DDD is like a a nuclear bomb for something really simple, for killing a mosquito, you know. So I don't know. What's up, DBL? DBL, I need a favor from you, okay? So I have coded something really interesting on my website, which is this shell script, okay? I would love you to be able to put that shell script on my Twitch chat so people run it, basically, okay? So this is like a basic shell script that will open all my socials on people's browsers, and just find a way of having something like run this, and people will just copy paste this and run this on their terminals. That's it. For the light version, it apparently got rid of a lot of packages that people don't use. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this font. So good. Nice, interesting. I don't like this top bar though. Can we remove it? Oh, maybe we can. Oh, let's go! Goodbye, top bar. Tool window bars. Nice. Status bar. Nice. We're making progress, chat. It's looking good now, actually. What is this? How about the fuzzy search? Like if I do... Oh my god, it's also much faster. Nice, good stuff. I like this. You really want people on the internet to run shell scripts to subscribe? Yeah, do that. So it doesn't do that only. Like it does open the windows on the proper buttons, you know what I mean? How expensive is the license? This is literally free, I think. Let me just confirm. Yeah, this version is free. I think you can just use it. Yeah, free for macOS, Windows, and everything. Yep. IntelliJ have this? Yes, this is IntelliJ IDE. Well, surprised with... I think that I may just use this from this point. What is this plus about? Oh, nice. IntelliJ VS Code. I don't like VS Code. Yeah, I think like so the definition of EAP, I'm not sure if this includes the license that allows you to work on your own products, basically. Oh, nice. Thank you, DBL. Does that work, though? Let me see. Follow. Make it simple in follow new content to run this. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Chat, give that a run. Let me know if that works. It should, but you guys let me know. Super in love with this font size. With this font. Let's do a short, chat. I'm gonna open screen. New vertical thing. Should this be a short? Let me see. Yeah, I cannot make like a full content thing. But I can do this. All right, turn off the music. Chat, as a reminder, we are in co-working. So I'm gonna actually get some stuff done, okay? I will advise you to do the same. It's Sunday, a beautiful day. You know, you just got your coffee, you know, and now we are just ready to get stuff done. Okay, I'm gonna stream probably for 6 hours today. Okay, I will be here the entire afternoon. This is a perfect moment to have you doing some laravel new, and you know, enjoying this co-working a little bit. Ruma is saying the following: I'm kind of new to your stream and general ecosystem. What are your main thoughts on PHP for the market? I've started my career in PHP with E2. Oh my god, I also started with V2, dude. It's so hilarious, man. This was my first framework. Oh, good times, man. Oh my god, it just made me smile today. Thank you for that. This was also my first framework, man. E1 actually. And then I jumped to E2 very quickly. Oh my god, good times. This was good times, man. Oh my god. Which one was your first framework, by the way? I'm very curious. All of you, you can answer, chat. Every single one of you. Which one was your first framework? Hilarious, man. Hilarious. E2. So good. So yeah, E was my first framework. Then I jumped to CodeIgniter, and then E again, and then E2. Laravel and Slim. Never tried Slim. Probably should give a try to Slim. Do you guys want to try like Symfony and Slim today? What do you guys think? Good idea? No good idea? We could do a video about Symfony today and Slim as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually just record 2 shorts real quick, and then we go into that. No! Oh my god. They made me roll my own PHP MVC in college. Really? Why would... Well, to be honest, I think creating our own framework, it's always a good thing to do. I think everyone that should actually try to do that to see how it sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, by the way, everyone subscribing my channels, okay? Every single one of you running this beautiful script on the shell. This will basically open a bunch of windows, and it just subscribes to all of those windows, okay? There is my YouTube channels, my Twitch channels, my Instagram, TikTok, and everything. Just do that. Sub. Oh, did you try it? What do you mean? Maxivan is saying, we did .NET. .NET is good, yeah. But not .NET is good, chat. Yeah, man. Thank you for reminding me about E2, man. Good times. Did you try Tempest PHP? I have not. What project you did on E2? I did actually 2 projects. Both are dead right now. But one was a project for dealing with autistic syndrome. So basically, it was a platform to keep in track of the progress of dealing with autistic syndrome persons. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, but that was the first project I did. The second one was automation control website. Basically, you would be able to send data through an API from your Raspberry Pi, and that will keep in track, keep the temperature in track, keep the CPU cycles in track, record the temperature of the room, this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? .NET is bloat. Yeah, they say the same thing about Laravel, probably. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. All right, let's do a couple of shorts, chat. Let's actually get some stuff done real quick. All right, what to do here? Need to make sure my audio is correct. It should be, but let me just confirm. Okay, this is good. E-adopt MVC, it does, but they are outdated now. Like, well, to be fair, only Laravel in Symfony and now Tempest are like up to date with the latest stuff of PHP. Everything else is just outdated, in my opinion, of course. You know, a lot of people will tell you, oh, no. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys share your idea. By the way, chat, let me know at all times if the audio and the video is in sync. Very important, okay? Counting on you guys. Hey, Huma. See you next time, man. Bolt PHP. What is Bolt PHP? Not even familiar with Bolt PHP, dude. What? For real, dude. Plan today is recording some content and then preparing my talk for Laracon US. It's just hilarious that my chat literally just shared their my first web framework was called E2, and I was just getting back into it. See that E now is E3, which is super fun. It's still being maintained, and that was my first web framework. That was literally a long time ago. I know a lot of you have used CodeIgniter and probably other web frameworks. Let me know in the comments below. Bam! Short done. And I think I can do it better. Every single one of us start doing some web development with some sort of framework. And I'm going to tell you something really interesting. I was just navigating around and just found that my framework that I started literally almost 15 years ago, it's still up and running. It's called E Framework. I have literally started my web programming journey with E and E2. It's still up and running, which is hilarious. And now they are on the version number 3, apparently. I want to know which web framework did you guys started with. Go to the comments below and let me know what you think. Done. This one was way better. All right, this is the short E. Save, done. I wanted to do another short about the font size. You guys just give it to me. Yeah. Okay, how is it called again? Gist Mono. Do they have a website about this font though? Oh, it's from Vercel, you guys told me. Yep. Oh, you started directly with Laravel? Interesting. When Past 5 comes out, it comes out at Laracon US, 28 July. It's secret, so keep it for you, okay? My ex-company used Falcon PHP. Jesus Christ. CodeIgniter. Yeah, CodeIgniter was also one of my very first ones. Manala is saying the following, the lips click. What do you mean? The lips click? What does that mean? CodeIgniter 3, interesting, dude. Still also being maintained, which is fun. All right, let's do another short about this new font. When was this released, though? Like, how long ago was this released? Do you guys know? GS Pixel. Oh, wait, this is different. Maybe it's different. Ooh. What is GS Pixel? Oh, it's pixelized. No, I don't like this. Oh my god. I know. I see that. Yeah, can you fix that? So basically, there was a bunch of DLL. Basically, there's a bunch of timers on Nightbot, and I didn't know how to remove one, so I removed them all. So the only timer I want right now is that one that asks people to run that thing on the shell. That's it. You can say something like, to follow Nuno, run this in your terminal, and that's it. That's enough. Did you make open source with E? No, I did not. My first open source contribution was in Laravel already. Nuno checks these docs. Which docs are you talking about? You cannot post links, by the way. You cannot post links. Okay, so um, mm, mm, mm. So this is what I'm using, GS Sans. Let me just confirm. No, I'm using GS Mono. Let me just confirm this real quick. GS Mono, okay. And that's the one developers should use. Let me see. What is the difference? I want to install a GS Sans real quick. So this is GS. Sans, here we go. All right, let me install this real quick, chat. Install. Can I just download it? Oh my God, it's asking me to use NPM and shit. All right, I'm gonna just keep that one. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate the help. Oh, I'm sorry, Manasala. I'm sorry, dude. All right, let's do a video chat. Oh, this is Sans, this is Mono, this is Pixel. And the one I'm using is the Mono. Yeah, I think I like better the Mono, right? This is GS. This is GS Mono. 100% I like more the Mono. Yep. Exactly. Mono is for coding style blocks. Exactly. That's why I like more. Is the word German? It looks like German, right? Jaist? Jaist? Which code editor do you use? I use IntelliJ. All right. Let's do a quick short chat. Together with my chat on stream, I just discovered the best font in the world for programming. It's called Jest, and I'm now using it on my coding editor, which is IntelliJ, and I'm also using it on my terminal. I think it looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, to get this font locally in your laptop, the only thing you have to do is Google Jest Mono, go to the website, download it. Oh my God. Go to the website, download it, and literally you can just select it for your coding editor and it really just works. I find this fantastic. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Bam. All right, font short. Okay, we have two shorts. That's a good thing. Jaist. The pronunciation was way off. I'm sorry, dude. Cool naming scheme. Thank you. This is PHP Storm, but light, yes. I put on my VS Code. Not fan of VS Code. I really don't know what people see on VS Code. I'm gonna be honest. I think it sucks. For Laravel PHP development, I think the only thing VS Code is good with is JavaScript. That's it. That's the only thing. And being good with JavaScript is a problem already. You know what I mean? All right, chat. Let me show you what I have as an ideas for new videos, and you guys let me know what you think we should do today, okay? We need to record something. So Let me see what we have. I'm gonna open Trello, my Trello board, and see what we have here. I use Trello, chat. Trello is so good, man. Okay, this is what I have in terms of recording new video content. So we could do a couple of things. I have here. We could do some reacts. So there is some YouTube videos we could react to, like Primogen videos about PHP or any other kind of video that you guys find interesting. We could do a video on trying Symfony for the first time. I think that could be interesting because I could record some reactions. It could be fun. So I've tried Symfony in some live stream, but I literally remember, I don't remember anything. So we have that. Try Symfony. We could do a video on doing Rust V2. So I have done a video on my channel about Rust, and that one was this one, getting started with Rust. So I could do the follow-up of this video, and that would be about variables, about functions, and about kind of the basics of Rust. And yeah, unless you guys have other ideas for content, let me know. WVS Code, not fan. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? Create a coding agent using Rust? No, not happening. What else I have here on my Trello board? Oh, by the way, this is the Rust video I was telling you. React to why everyone hates PHP, and you should too. He's skipping the Tempest messages. No, I'm not. Like, I just don't know how, I don't think it would be interesting. Like, I kind of know exactly what I will get from Tempest already, Yeah, we could do a react. It's been a while. Let me see. Let's do a react. That's an easy video to do. So it's called Why Everyone Hates PHP and Why You Should Too. Okay. Should we do this? It's a 3 minutes video. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. All right, worst case scenario, we don't have content, which is fine. Chat, let me know how the audio is before we move forward. Again, the audio should be at the same level as my voice. You guys let me know.
Say it like that. PHP is terrible.
Test. My name is Nuno. My name is Nuno. Chat, how is the audio? Should be a little bit lower or not? Let me know. Is good? I think it's okay. Nice. All right, let's do this. I'm going to record here as well, just in case. And I'm going to record on ScreenFlow as well, just in case. Thank you. All right, recording vertically like this, 60 FPSs. All right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Boo, 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 boo. Today we are reacting to a new video on my channel. This video is called Why Everyone Hates PHP and Why You Should Too. I'm gonna just be real with you. PHP in 2026 is badass, okay? We have literally our own TypeScript. We have past PHP for testing, which is the equivalent of VTest and Jest. We are literally in the top of the game, okay? So I'm gonna react to this video. In case you don't know me, staff engineer at Laravel. Let's go.
Let's just say it like that. PHP is terrible. Between all of the programming languages that have ever existed, few of them are as hated as PHP is. This programming language is hated by the code.
Just by the way, the only people that hate PHP in 2026 are the people that have not done PHP in the last 20 years. That's what I think. You know, they tried PHP with WordPress, with very old frameworks, and they haven't tried PHP with Laravel, for example. Laravel is badass, okay? Laravel is badass. Okay, we do have a situation to check first. Someone is saying, is the cam off sync with the audio? Chat, is the cam off sync with the audio? If it is, let me know. If it is, let me know. It should not. I'm going to make it really big. Is the cam only a little bit? How much is a little bit? Is a little bit like annoying or not? Because the question is, how do I put it in sync now? How do I even put this in sync again? Let me see if I can do something. It's fine now. Let me know how it is. Chat, how it is now. Let me know. Test, test, test. My name is nunomaduro. Still off sync. Interesting. I have no idea how to fix this now. Unless I go crazy and I uncable the cable and I put it again. Let's do it. Goodbye. Okay. Now it's back. Please work. This is the first time I have uncabled my camera on stream. Oh. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back and are we in sync? Are we back and are we in sync, chat? So Twitch is saying it's perfect. The YouTube is saying, no, same, still, blah, blah, blah. So I'm wondering if the problem is YouTube. It's perfect. YouTube, Twitch, how we are? Are we good, Twitch? Okay, apparently we are in sync. Okay, we are in sync. All right, everyone on Twitch, go YouTube. That's a solution. Just go YouTube. Okay, just go YouTube. Okay, let's go back into the video. Recorded. Oh, I think I get off sync when I start using ScreenFlow. Oh, how it is right now. Is the audio okay? Let me know. Let me know again, YouTube and Twitch people. Let me know how the audio is. Is the audio still good, chat? I'm still in sync? Okay. Okay, let's go. Seems like recording tool messing things up a little bit. Oh, really? It's perfect on YouTube. People are saying it's perfect. Let's just go. Okay. So again, in 2026, PHP is much different than 20 years ago, meaning that back in the days, people, you know, they used to look at PHP and it kind of sucked. I'm going to be honest with you. PHP sucked really hardcore back in the days, but things are much better right now. We have PHP Stand, we have Reactive PHP, we have a lot of very modern frameworks like Laravel, Symfony, and more. And I would advise you to just give it a try after those 20 years because you will be surprised. I'm going to just tell you that already, okay?
community while still having a loyal user base. But why is PHP hated by the community? And is it actually as hated as the internet makes it look like? You'll find out in this video, where I'll also bring my PHP programmer friend who will tell us his opinion on the language and how he thinks the language is actually overhated and pretty good. PHP was created to be a general purpose scripting language made for web development. It was originally created.
Chat, this is so true. PHP originally was made to literally do templating, okay? You see, like, Vue, React, and all those UI libraries, PHP originally was made for building HTML. And after 1 year, everyone was doing like financial applications with PHP. They was like literally using it for really important systems, which is hilarious. Hilarious, you know?
By Danish-Canadian programmer Ramses Lerdorf in 1993
Just
and
by the
released
way,
in 1995. It handles.
Just by the way, to demystify, the creator of PHP, Rasmus, is not even involved with PHP anymore. A lot of people think that he's still involved with PHP, like doing stuff for PHP. Not true. He's not even involved anymore, okay?
1995. It handles the back end of websites and is generally used to handle form data, manage databases, and create custom content for websites. Programming languages are supposed to offer a vast number of possibilities. Syntax, algorithm, that's what makes the beauty of it. When learning Python, you can easily make any program you want. That is not the case with PHP. It's often criticized for its ease of use and lack of opportunities. Anyone can code in PHP, and many inexperienced developers pick up the programming language and start writing functional but problematic code, which is difficult to understand.
Just by the way, I think it's actually very good that languages like PHP, Python, and Ruby are really easy for people to getting started, meaning that you cannot expect someone starting with Rust or starting with C or C++. It's a lot of stuff to take in. However, when you start with Ruby, with Python, and PHP, there is stuff you don't have to deal with, like memory, like garbage collector. You don't have to deal with memory. You can just literally get stuff done in a very, very easy way.
And really messy, without forgetting the lack of security in the web apps that result from that. I mean, PHP is a programming language like any other. You can make anything you want with it, but the difference is how you can solve problems in those languages. PHP was originally designed with a focus on web development, and its primary use case is evident in its architecture. While it is possible to create command line programs in PHP, it wasn't the language's intended purpose. Additionally, early versions of PHP were known for their somewhat
Just by the way, I do think that some of the stats we see of PHP decreasing on the world in general, I think it comes from the fact that originally when PHP was conceived, it was being used for everything, okay? And there is stuff that clearly PHP is not suited for. One example is for doing front end. Of course, JavaScript is way better suited for that job. Another example is mobile applications. You know, that is way better mobile apps. That is way better languages for building mobile apps. That is not PHP. Okay, we have this, we have that. One question from the chat is, beginners will pick Rust and write bad code. Well, one cool thing about Rust is that you cannot really write bad code. The compiler is so strong that you cannot write Rust code that does not compile, which is kind of crazy. Nuno on Sunday? Yes, this will be a long stream today, chat. Today will be a long stream. We have 3 videos to record. This is one of them. And then we also have to work on my talk. A lot of stuff to do. Chat, how is the camera audio situation? Is it good? Let me know in the chat.
Shift nature. Ramses Lerdorf initially conceived PHP as a template language for his web pages, which influenced its early development. I can go on Reddit and write that I want to learn PHP, and most of the answers will be to go for another programming language and get a greater return for your time. They are not wrong, since its reputation has taken over, and people tend to recommend more modern and suitable languages, just like Python to beginners. So why waste your time learning that language? Well, to see that, let's analyze a snippet of PHP code together. We're first going to start by installing
I'm very curious to see the snippet of PHP because what do I think will happen? And I haven't seen this video. My chat is right here. They know. They literally recommend you the video to watch right now. I'm literally curious to see the snippet that he will write because there is a lot of stuff on PHP right now in 2026 that it wasn't there 10 years ago. So probably will be super outdated, but maybe not. Maybe will not be outdated. Let's see.
Calling the language. And here is a sample code that will run. This is a simple login page made with PHP. And as you can see, the code is...
Who the fuck writes PHP code like this? Nobody writes PHP code like this in 2026. Chat, come on, help me out with this one. I'm done. I'm done with this video. Like, look at this. Who writes code like this? This is even worse than I thought. Like, who writes codes like this? Nobody uses session variable, global variable. Nobody writes raw SQL with PHP. They all use it. They all use like some sort of query builder behind the scenes. Nobody uses these functions behind the scenes. Like this is literally stuff for query builders. Nobody writes PHP on the HTML itself. Like this is bullshit, chat. This is bullshit. This video is bullshit. Nobody, literally, nobody. Okay, nobody, chat. Nobody writes codes like this anymore. This is completely bullshit. That's some old code. Like, this is code not from 10 years ago. This is code from 20 years ago. Can we just agree on that one? Come on, chat. I'm getting pissed right now. I'm getting super pissed.
Hard to read. This could maybe come from me not knowing the language enough, but the language is well known for...
It does come from you not knowing the language enough. It does come from you not knowing the language enough. I'm going to just tell you that already, okay? I want to cry right now.
For its lack of strict structure and conventions, which result...
So, look at... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It does lack of structure because you don't know what is PHP in 2026. That's why. This is cool stuff right here. What we are seeing right now is modern PHP. Do you see any HTML on it? You don't. Do you see any session variables, global stuff? You don't. You just see good stuff. Jesus Christ.
It's an inconsistent and difficult to maintain code. Auditing and maintenance become really hard. Well, I mean, just imagine coming back from a week of vacation and taking a look at that. This has...
Because nobody does that. I don't know, man. This is YouTube clickbait. Yeah, man. This is bad.
Definitely contributed to the negative outlook on the language and its bad reputation. If you've been watching this long and have enjoyed the video, consider interacting with the video in some way. It helps with the algorithm.
All right, let's actually interact with the video. Let's actually interact with the video. Well, you are requesting for it. Let's actually interact with the video. Okay. PHP is not anymore like that. Nobody does PHP like that anymore. Literally. Check this. Now let's actually send it to the Why PHP in 2026 website. Okay. Here we go. No good. No good, chat. Very disappointed, chat, with the video. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give it a thumbs up just because it's like making content for me. That's the only reason.
Anyone can understand that if a programming language has high demand in the market and will make you good money, I'm not going to waste your time. It doesn't. Most companies aren't looking for PHP developers anymore, resulting in videos like PHP will make you poor by fire.
Most companies are not looking for PHP developers anymore. I mean, of course they are. They are looking at PHP developers just like they are looking for JavaScript or Python or Ruby developers. The same stuff. They are mainstream languages. Of course people are looking for that.
Where he said,
we defend our grounds. Dude, I'm sorry, but what I've just said is not defending my ground. It's just facts. PHP does not look at that. You know what I mean? PHP does not look like that anymore.
That HTML programmers make more money than PHP programmers. And we can definitely all agree that HTML is a programming language, right? Well, PHP can't be so bad, right? Well, no. The language has its ups and is made for a wider community, explaining its simplicity. Now, my friend will tell us about his experience with PHP and why it's not actually as bad as people make it out to.
Oh, okay. They are bringing a PHP developer to tell him how PHP stands in 2026, hopefully.
I started using PHP in school. It was pretty difficult to write complex code for dynamic websites. Because of the syntax, our code became very unreadable, but then a few years later I stumbled upon Laravel, a powerful but simple framework utilizing PHP to create web applications. Laravel convinced me that PHP isn't bad at all. I also did some scripting and I learned a lot from it. There are plenty of libraries to build whatever you want in an efficient and secure way. If you want to learn PHP to keep up with the industry, no problem. But nowadays, JavaScript and Java are at the lead. JavaScript can be used for anything, including strong backends, which can perform very well.
Well,
I still think that, well, on everything you have said, I agree that JavaScript is a very popular language, and you can literally do a lot of things with JavaScript. I don't think JavaScript is a good solution for the backend. Okay, I don't think JavaScript is a good solution for the backend. I think Java is a good solution for backend, just like PHP. I think Java is not a good solution for front end. And, you know, regardless, I mean, he was right. Like, PHP evolved a lot, especially with Laravel.
conclusion of the video, don't learn PHP.
Well, I would end this video with, do learn PHP. Chat, this is a react to why everyone hates PHP. The original video will be on the link below. Don't forget, subscribe my channel. Also, W sponsors, chat. W sponsors for making this video come true. Let me know what you think on the comments below. Click on the like button, subscribe to the channel. Love you all. Peace out. All right. That makes a video, chat. That makes a full video. Nice, good stuff. This is React to PHP. Okay, and I have a recording as well on my stream. Done. Chat, should we react to another video? I kind of enjoyed the vibe here. Do you have another video I should react to? Just give me a link to the video, by the way, and I will get it done. Is this one? Nope. Is this one? Oh, just in case. It is. Okay. Okay, done. React to PHP is done, chat. What's up, Agent? Oh my god, you missed like a very good video, dude. You missed a very good video. That was a nice reaction. I loved it. That was good fun. All right, thought this one was nice. Let me see. Oh my god. What's up, TikTok? How you guys doing? Okay, so we have a video from Diabel. Let me see. I need to open this. What do we have here? What is this? No, I don't think it's a good idea, Diabel. That video is like, well, it's about Markdown, but like, Markdown parsers are a very niche, like a very niche of people care about Markdown parsers. So I don't know. The original video got 1K in 4 days. So typically it needs to be a popular video. You know what? I think I have an idea. Have you seen this? This is who run this account on X? Yes, I have. I've seen. I think I have one. I haven't seen yours though. PHP is that since PHP is born. What is that? Oh, this is your opinion? I thought it would literally be a video. Agent, do you mind if I open it on stream? Oh my god, you look badass, dude. I like it. Now I won't open it because it's just a photo of a kid on stream, and I don't want to do that. But it's awesome, by the way. You're looking badass. I love it. I think you won, by the way. You won, hardcore. What do you think we react? I have actually a video that I would love to react to. How is it called? I forgot the name. It's like a video from I think his name is Moo guy, Moo AI. He's like talking about oh my god, how is it called? How PHP is dead if 80% runs on PHP for sure, dude. Oh my god, I forgot his name. All right, chat. I'm looking right now for a video that there is someone talking about AI and how disconnected he feels with AI. It's not my own video. It's another video from another YouTuber. I think it's called Boo or Moo or whatever it is called. How can I find him now? Oh my god. It's a guy with a beard. With a nice beard. Moo or the reaction of Primogen on Moo? Well, just Moo. I cannot find it. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna go to the channel of Primogen. Maybe I will find it there. Okay, the prime time videos, and let's see what we have here. You said Moo? Dude, I cannot find the dude anymore. At Moyo. Okay, thank you. Finally, Jesus Christ. That's the one. Okay. Thank you. All right. This is the one I want to react to. Okay, so I have seen this video a lot of time ago, like literally 4 months ago, and I want to react to this video like fresh, you know what I mean? Thank you, Twitch chat. Yes, yes, yes. This is a 12 minutes video. We may skip some stuff, okay? But I'm going to record it. Then we see how it goes. I need to open ScreenFlow. New document. Yep. So this is... oh my God. I was 10x. All right, here we go. What else do I need? All right, chat. I think we're good to react to this video. Don't forget, go all the way down, subscribe to the channel, blah, 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 blah. So, this video is called... just hit the press button. 1 second. Here we go. What's up, everyone? Today we're reacting to a new video called I was a 10x engineer and now I'm useless. This is something that a lot of people have been feeling about, which is they no longer feel that they are part of the craft, part of the code itself. They feel a little bit empty with AI helping them out crafting solutions. And I have actually made a video about that, but there is also other software engineers making videos about that, and I think this video might be one of them. So let's actually watch the video together and react into it also together. All right, two things here. The first one is that I don't think... no sound. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. No sound. No sound. How about now? It should be fixed. Let's go from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning. Now we'll have audio, by the way.
AI.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to react to 10x Engineer, Now I'm Useless, a new video on YouTube that talks about how engineers are feeling empty with AI crafting solutions for them. A lot of people have been talking about this feeling that they feel detached from the code they are building. They feel no longer part of the craft of the solution they are building every single day. And there is an emptiness in their feelings that they no longer feel proud about the solution. So I think this video is about that. I don't really know, but let's actually listen to this together and see how it goes.
AI has completely one-shotted my ability to code. Like, I know a lot of us like to joke about AI psychosis and how it's the other people who have AI psychosis and not us, and not me, certainly. But I have realized that I've been one-shotted. Like, I can't code anymore. My brain has been fried by...
Two opinions about this small segment. The first one is that I do not know how to code anymore, okay? So I think a lot of us were confusing code with handcrafted code. So the way you code is now just a little different, okay? So let's talk, for example, about back in the days, like literally 20 years ago, we didn't have any IDE that would auto-complete code, right? So we'd have to handcraft literally everything. Then we jumped into these IDEs that were able to offer some sort of auto-completion, like IntelliJ, and that is still coding, right? Then we have GitHub Copilot, which for a lot of us was still coding, right? A lot of us were kind of having this GitHub Copilot suggestions. They were able to complete a small function or a small for each loop. That was still coding, in my opinion. But now we have this AI models that are able to craft entire classes, entire files, some of them entire features. And that needs to be called still code, right? It needs to be called still code. Otherwise, we effectively don't code anymore, okay? So in my opinion, that is still coding. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below.
the easy button that the LLM companies have provided, where you press a button and you get instant results. And now my dumbass brain, when I want to sit there and try to code by hand, it says, why would you do that? Why would you code by hand?
I see a very interesting chat opinion which says the following. I think programming jobs are now transitioning into AI orchestrations. And that's my opinion about coding. Coding is not anymore actually typing stuff on a keyboard. It's literally about making sure your agent is on the right track. Your agent is in the right trail. It's basically following the correct path to perfect code, basically. That's your job as a coder. It's not anymore actually typing stuff on a keyboard. It's just guiding agents and making sure you are fully productive with them.
When you could press a button and get similar results, seemingly, why the hell would you do this by hand, you idiot? And so now I'm like, I need to ship a software product, but I'm completely at the mercy of the AI companies to build a model for me that can do my job. But there's a couple problems with that. One is that responsible developers are presumably supposed to be like reviewing their code. In practice, everyone knows that you can't review AI code. Not only is it impossible.
I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. I'm actually perfectly capable of reviewing my own AI code every single day. I have GitHub Desktop open. I literally review every single character introduced by AI. So when he says like everybody knows, well, I don't agree with that. I do review my own code. What do you guys do? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinion about this.
To keep up with the AIs. They want to move like 1,000 miles per hour, and we're here like 30 miles per hour, like reading, trying to understand every line. It's impossible to keep up with. And so the question is, well, can we ship products without reviewing the code? And in recent videos, I've been trying.
I don't think we can. Okay, even with Fable 5 and this new, edge models, I don't think we are still on the state of shipping code without reviewing it. Okay, we are not for sure on the state of shipping code without testing it, and I don't think we are in the state of shipping code without reviewing it. AI still makes mistakes. Every single day I do prompts with AI, and there's always mistakes. Some of those mistakes is because I haven't properly guided the agent to do the perfect outcome, but there is still mistakes, 100% sure.
Trying to warm up to that idea because it is what I...
Just by the way, chat, if you are enjoying this type of content of reacting to videos, let me know in the comments below.
need to ship my product. Take OpenClaw as proof of that. Peter Steinberger never looked at the code. It's huge. It's a monstrosity. He's never looked at the code, and he's testament to just what can be done, I guess, if you don't care about the code.
That's why it's kind of dead right now. I don't think anyone like literally uses OpenClaw anymore. Do you know anyone that uses it? Because I feel like all of these solutions we see out there done by Claude now and other companies like literally took over that.
It's no secret that if you don't look at the code, you'll go really fast. In my last video, I likened vibe coding to essentially evolution with natural selection, where evolution seemingly has no idea what it's doing. To code up something as precise as a hand, it doesn't say, hey, I want to make a hand. How do I code it up? No, it tries random things. And if it passes the tests, it adds it to the DNA stack. As long as you survive, you'll add your DNA to the gunk of the DNA code base, which is absolutely incomprehensible, inscrutable, and yet it made us. And so it's like, well, if evolution can do that, why can't I have this LLM, which is not even, it's better than random, clearly. And if you pit it up with some tests, as long as it passes those tests, then why can't I do something like evolution does? Like, if it's good enough to make me, it's good enough to make my damn to-do app. Yesterday was a perfect opportunity to test that hypothesis.
I do think that LLMs, especially now the latest ones, they are very good crafting products where the code doesn't really matter, right? Because if you are developing something that is for your family, that is for, that is for yourself, if you are coding something like an internal tool, for example, like you don't really care if the outcome is not super perfect or if it's bugged sometimes. And for those things, actually LLMs can be like literally perfect, because even internally at Laravel, we see a lot of people who are not coders to begin with, but they are now literally coming up with products as well for themselves, for their families, for the company internally. And if there is bugs or even security issues on those, it's actually okay, because nobody actually have access to those things anyway. So
ChatGPT 5.4 came out yesterday and everyone's somewhat raving about it. So I was like, okay, let's try that. The directive that evolution seemingly gives to natural organisms is don't die. And as long as you do that, you're doing something good. And so I was like, all right, what is the directive for me to make my product go from not existing on the internet to existing on the internet and getting customers? And so I was like, okay, well, the app is currently on my machine. It's on localhost, but I need it to be deployed to an actual environment, and I need people to be able to hit the download button and be able to sign up and start using the app. So I was like, okay, that is the validation criteria. That's a survival. That's the end result. Now, in theory, I should be able to give that end result to an LLM model. And if I give it the right environment, if I give it the right tools, then it should be able to automate that result from start to finish. So that's what I did. I gave Codex 5.4. It had access to the AWS command line. It had access to the GitHub API so that I could read the pipe.
Oh my God, giving access to AWS, it's just something I would never do. Like, I probably created like a separate account just for this, which if you did, it might be okay. But still, like giving access to AWS, like with your own credit card, I don't know. What do you guys think? It just feels a little bit crazy.
Lines and see how things are doing. You could commit the code. I said, just do it all. I'm not going to look at the code. And so I started it on that prompt and it worked. You go on shape.work right now, you can hit the download button. Everything works. It's there. But there's a problem. And it's that I have no idea who I am anymore in this process. Software.
Yeah, a lot of people attach their identity of, this is just true, like a lot of us, and including myself, a lot of my identity is I am staff engineer at Laravel. I am developer at Laravel. I have developed this tools and that tool. That's my identity a little bit, you know what I mean? And if you as a person, the only thing you are is a coder, you might feel threatened by, you might feel attacked by this AI revolutionizing a little bit the way people have their jobs in, you know what I mean? That does not surprise me. a lot of us, like, our identity is shaped around being a coder, and if that's you, you might feel attacked by AIs, and and I do understand that. I do understand that.
Where is like, especially in the ground phases, in the early day zero phases, it's supposed to be a really intimate thing between you as the provider and the users that you are trying to sell your product to. You're offering your users something more than just, commodity software that they can get from Microsoft or Google or something. You're offering something like artisanal, handcrafted, really close support, a really tight feedback loop. And yet, what I created here is something that I have no emotional attachment to.
Yeah, this is a big thing, man. This is a big thing. That's why I do think that we are not seeing a lot of side projects right now on the internet being vibe coded. It's because when you don't feel emotionally attached to the craft, you just don't care anymore. Like you just don't care. And I feel this a lot. Like when I'm developing something where I don't feel attached to the craft, attached to the solution, I just don't care. It's just like I'm not part of it. It's just not mine. That's what I feel, man. I feel like if you didn't did it, like, why would you finish it? That's why I don't see a lot of people actually finishing side projects, even after AI.
I'm unable to sell it. I'm unable to like offer it to my users because I have no feelings towards.
One moment, chat. One moment. I need to turn on the AC. It's so hot right now. Wait, what? Why the audio is not here? Interesting. Well, perfect. No audio whatsoever. Genius.
It because I didn't do anything to I didn't earn it. I didn't suffer for it. I've like created this like hot dog that it's presumably food, but no one really knows what's inside. It's just encased in some kind of synthetic wrapper, and it's like, here's food, and you take the hot dog and you put it in the sandwich. It fits in the sandwich. You put the ketchup.
Well, we know where this is going, chat, and I think like a lot of us feel this, and I have a full video about this topic, by the way, on my main channel. I'm going to publish this video on my secondary channel. If you don't know what is my secondary channel, you probably should subscribe because there's a lot of authentic content there, literally new content that I've been publishing it every once in a while. Here we go. Nunomaduro Extra. A lot of you should just subscribe, chat. Okay? A lot of you should just subscribe. Good content there. But like content that I feel it's not good enough for the main channel, it's going there. It's probably one of those videos, I think. Anyways, good stuff, chat. Good stuff. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I have a secondary channel. Yes, sir. Subscribe ASAP to all of it. Nunomaduro Gaming. That's the one that I need to publish more stuff. That's my third channel. That's a secret channel, dude. How do you know that? Nunomaduro Gem. No, I don't have that one. Okay. So that's done. I'm going to go here. I'm going to put here. This one can't be deleted. This one stays. Let's here. Yep. Killer Portio just tweeted something. What is that? What is that? Can I open it safely? Jesus Christ. Oh, he did. Oh, that's a nice tweet. Agents are getting really good at writing code, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I don't have confidence on it. I babysit the implementation, I review the plan, review the code diff, I see the CI passing, test it locally in my app, I ask another mod to review it, I ask it to write a blog post explaining it to me, and still, I cannot bring myself to tag it because deep down, there's an unsettling feeling that I don't know the code. So far, I only know of one way of actually going to code is writing it. Well, I don't agree with it. I think we are way past it, I think. Thank you, Diabel. All right, chat. Let's do the react. I kind of enjoyed the previous one. So if you guys have another video I think you should react to, ideally needs to be a fast-paced video because my videos have like 7 to 8 minutes. And if we're watching like a 12 minutes video, this will take like forever to edit and shit like that. So it needs to be like a video that at the end we are going to have like 10 to 15 minutes. It cannot be more than that. So if you guys have popular videos that I think I should react to, let me know. I need not the links, by the way. You won't be able to post links, chat. PHP updated in 2026. Ooh, what is that? Ha ha! 7 minutes. Let's do it.
Somebody asked
Let's do it, chat. Let's do it.
me, will PHP
Let's do it. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my live. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my video. What the fuck? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are reacting to will PHP be outdated in 2026? And you, my friend, as PHP developer, you may have this question. So let's get started.
Somebody asked me, will PHP ever get outdated? The short answer is never.
Bam! Put like on this person video because it's just true.
Nor will C++, nor will Rust, nor will Ruby, JavaScript, TypeScript.
Props to this dude. PHP is a mainstream language just like Ruby, Python, JavaScript, all those languages are going anywhere. They are literally super popular. They are very good, all of them. Like Python, Ruby, JavaScript, PHP, all of them. They have their own fully typed systems as well. All of them have asynchronous programming as well. All of them are good, okay? And PHP is no different.
No languages these days will become outdated because the languages are now being relegated to a more minor role in the development process. Because of modern development, which is AI, low-code, no-code tools, frameworks, libraries, that kind of thing, the amount of code that you're writing continues, and I've been doing this for 3 decades, it continues to diminish relative to the amount of application that you deliver.
Very good point here. And I've been telling you this, guys, already. A lot of you are saying, with AI crafting all our code, are we still coders? Like, the reality is that back in the days, literally 20 years ago, we were literally typing everything. Then we got nice auto-completions with IDE, IntelliJ, and more, which we were able to kind of autocomplete some of the functions, autocomplete some of the methods. Then we got GitHub Copilot, which was able to autocomplete the for each implementation, a for each loop, a function, and everything. Now we have these models that are able to craft full features. That's still coding. You still have to guide the agent. You still need to guide the AI to literally craft the perfect solution.
That means that the languages are becoming less and less relevant. They are a choice, a tool that you would select based on the needs of the particular job at hand. One of the reasons I make my...
All right, two things. Two things here. I do agree with the fact that it's important to select a right language for the job. For the front end, choose JavaScript. For native applications, choose some sort of native approach of building mobile applications. If you are developing a backend, do not choose JavaScript. Go with something like PHP or Java or Go or even Rust. That's important. However, I also think it's important that you fully understand the stack you are choosing, meaning that if you are a JavaScript developer and the only thing you know is JavaScript, probably go with JavaScript for the backend, even though it's not the right tool for the job.
Ruby joke, I say, don't learn Ruby. I'm not actually saying don't learn Ruby. I'm trying to make the point that it doesn't really matter. Sometimes PHP is the best choice. Sometimes it's JavaScript, sometimes it's C++, and sometimes it's not Ruby. It all depends on the job at hand. And it always has been. Now, there has been, like 20 years ago, competing solutions like C# versus Java, but it wasn't really about the language. It was about the infrastructure around the language that made the difference, right? Yes, C++ advocates will say C++ is better. C# advocates will tell you, yes, C# is better. And then the Java people say, oh, no, it's better. And in fact, they each have their pros and their cons. Depending on which version you're looking at, you'll see some nice abstractions in C#. And then, a year later, Java will counter that and will come up with something more interesting, yada, yada, yada. And then taste comes into it. But again, it comes down to what you need to do. So, for example, if you're a startup building a small web app, I would probably default as PHP. Not because it's the best language, but for small web app development, light, nimble, it's the easiest to get people up and running with versus all the other languages out there.
That's something actually super important. I think like Python, Ruby, and PHP are on this segment of actually being able to just being super easy to prototype, super easy to get started with. Like, this is something to keep in mind. Like, if you are choosing, for example, Rust for your web application, there is a lot of stuff that you are going to have to hand code. Like, literally authentication, emailing, queues, like all of this stuff that is necessary for web development. There is no such thing on those ecosystems that is as polished as Laravel. I know there's a few things here and there, but as polished as something like Laravel or Django or Rails, I mean, they are literally not there yet, okay? And these ecosystems, they offer those solutions in a much better way, in a much pragmatic way.
On the other hand, if I'm building device drivers, I'm going to probably do that in C++. So back to the original question, is PHP ever going to become outdated? It's going to, as much as any other language out there, We've seen it happen in the past where in some rare occasions, like, at least about rare, Perl, VB6, ActionScript, Delphi, they became outdated because the platforms changed. But now, because of AI, low-code, no-code tools, I think the whole thing is evolving to the point where it's irrelevant to a great extent. Now, experienced developers already know this. Way before AI, the languages, again, were a secondary choice. So I would, and I've talked about this many times, even back in the 90s, when I was still freelancing, I would come to a project, and when I was a junior, I would say, I'm a Java developer, and everything was Java, right? But when I got more advanced, I realized that it depended on the job. So I'd walk into a particular job, a particular contract, and I would have no predisposition. I would have no strict opinion about what language I was going to use. I would choose what language and what stack, which framework, what libraries I would use based on the needs of the job. And many times I would learn new languages on the fly. And I'll leave you with this.
And something interesting when you get really experienced is that you will literally jump to other languages and see that they all look the same, like literally. All of them have package managers, all of them have a testing framework, all of them have a linting tool. Like they are actually super similar. Like even in terms of features, all of them have match statements, all of them have functions variables, like they are super equal. And you will notice that the only thing it matters or it changes is like the syntax a little bit. But even now with AI, it doesn't really matter. Like AI can literally understand your idea and put it into the code of the language you are using.
One of the reasons it doesn't really matter is because once you know JavaScript,
one question from the chat from Bonkers is, why haven't we actually managed to develop a universal programming language yet? And I do think that a new programming language will arise to AI. I think like we are going to see that, well, we have generally agreed that AI is being used for coding. Why don't we develop a language that is super suited for AI development? Literally, uses not a lot of tokens. It's still breathable by humans, and it's just perfect for AI development. We don't have that yet, and probably we are going to see that in the future.
for you to learn TypeScript, it's not hard. A few days. Once you know Java, for you to move to C#, you get up and running in 4 or 5 days. It's
You see, it's so easy.
not a big deal. The fundamental constructs of most modern programming languages are pretty much the same. When you learn one, especially in the C family, if you learn C#, for example, you basically know 90% of Java. You know Java, you know 90% of C#, Java.
Exactly what I just said. Like, this is so true. And I've done like Python, Ruby, PHP, JavaScript. I have literally done any programming language you can think of, and they are the same stuff. Literally the same stuff.
Script, TypeScript, PHP. It's not that hard. It's the verticals, it's the stacks that makes a difference. So when you're working with C#,
I do think something to keep in mind is there are languages that are just not better suited for web development as Python, Ruby, and PHP, and a little bit of JavaScript. In the sense that some of the languages you see, like, I don't want to say names, but some of the languages don't have the full stack, full batteries on, just like Laravel gives you, for example.
you're probably going to be working in the .NET environment, well, you definitely are. And so you have to understand .NET. That's the key. When you're working in Java, it's not so much the language itself and its syntax. There's a bit of it is that, but the big part of it is understanding the JVM, what it can do, what it can't do, where it's strong, where it's weak, and learning probably some web framework you're going to work with. When you're working with Kotlin, it's not so much the language, it's where Kotlin operates. Typically, it's going to be in Android development, so it's understanding Android. So there you go. Will PHP ever be outdated? As much as any other language, and it's not really that important. I'm Uncle Steph. I train people in the ways of software development. I have
Great video, honestly. I think like he literally shares many of the opinions I do. I fully agree on the video, so props to him. Everyone typing W Uncle Steph, apparently. W Steph, I think. Stefan. W Stefan, everyone, okay? By the way, chat, if you enjoy this video, don't forget that you enjoy this type of videos. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know that. By the way, chat, if you enjoy this type of reacts, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you say W sponsors on the chat as well. They make this dream come true. What else I want to say? I want to make this 1,000 times better. Yep, and that's it for this video. If you enjoy this type of content where I react to very popular videos, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the future of PHP and what do you think about the future of programming in general. Maybe make sure you type W sponsors to thanks to all my sponsors for making my dream come true. Love you all and see you guys next time. Peace out. All right, done. JetBrains is developing their own language, really? That's stuff. Let's. Where do I have this? Okay, done. So this one is 10x. This one is PHP outdated. All right, chat. I'm down to do another react if you guys want. If you guys have YouTube videos that are like small and easy to react to, let me know. Laravel roadmap, please. Come to Laracon US, dude. Laracon US, talking about Laracon US, let's type W sponsor chat. Everyone typing W sponsors, coderabbit.ai. They're absolutely awesome if you want to have some nice code reviews with AI. They're the best tool for coding reviews with AI, by the way. Redberry.international, the best digital agency to work with your Laravel in Vue code. Check them out. JetBrains.com, the best company behind the best editor in the world, PHP Storm. SERPAPI.com if you want to have some nice API to work with Google. They are absolutely awesome on what they do. Check them out. And of course, bentonow.com, which is the best emailing platform in the world. Check them out if you haven't already. I use Inertia and, Inertia is in React is my stack at the minute. Inertia in React. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, do we have video? How many videos do we have? We have the React to PHP. Is this one good even? I think it is. Without audio as well. Which is like PHP. Yep. Okay, I'm going to keep it. Just in case. Yeah, this is the one. Just in case. Okay.
Conclusion of the video, don't learn PHP.
Don't learn PHP. Done. What is that, Adrian? Sideshow. A missing visual surface companion for agents. Generate UI mockups, data visualizations, and more. Oh, nice. Nice. Chat, one more video to react to. Then we are going to get some stuff done. I wonder if we should do a video about PHP Storm Lite. What do you think? Like, we have to do a few things here that are interesting. Like, we install it fresh, and then we tweak it a little bit. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Let's do it. Do you guys know how can I restart? I fully restart PHP Storm. Like, I fully put it from scratch. Do you guys know how to do that? Fully reset PHP Storm. Open PHP Storm, manage IDE settings. Open PHP Storm, manage IDE settings. What is that? Chat, by the way, if you're enjoying today's live stream, don't forget, go all the way down and subscribe to the channel. Super important. Super important. I put some music on real quick. File manage ID settings. What is that? Oh, right here. Restart default settings. Ooh. Import, skip import. Open. Streams, package idea. All right, let's see. Yeah, we can do this. It sucks balls, right? It does. Nice. Okay, let's do this. All right, chat. We are going to record now a video where we teach people how to make their editor like fully badass, okay? Where is my... Here we go. Chat, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Super important, okay? And if you want to be badass, run this script on the console. Okay, if you run this script on the console, it will be dope. You will see what happens. All right, music off. And let's record some content. This goes here. This goes here. I can close this. Screen flow. New video. Bam. All right, I need to focus, chat. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. PHP Storm just released their light version. It looks absolutely dope, so let's check it out. All right, one. Bam, 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 bam. All right, once you download and you just install it, it will look like this, which kind of sucks a little bit in my opinion. So let's actually make this absolutely perfect. Done. The first thing you are going to do is change the theme, okay? So you guys are going to go into settings and then you select this beautiful selector and you go into something that actually looks much better than this. Oh my God, I forgot to install the thing. Okay. Which theme did you got? We got material, right? Was that material? I literally forgot the name. I think it was material. Yeah, it might have been. Yep, okay. All right, the first thing we are going to do is set up a new theme on this because this one is not good. So you guys go into appearance, then you click on appearance once again, and then you go here, you click in get more themes, you search for material theme UI, you click on install, that's it, apply, click OK, and then you restart your PHP Storm. Done. This goes here. Done. And then we restart the PHP Storm. Why is it not opening? The fuck? Oh, just taking a little bit. I need to literally do something to the beginning as well. I'm going to record the end of the intro, actually. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this video, we're going to see how can you go from this IDE, which comes by default with PHP Storm Lite, into this IDE, which looks absolutely perfect. Be on that side, and let's go. Okay. Do I want to do it like this? Wait, I think I can still do it better. 1 second. Okay. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. PHP Storm just released their new version, call it PHP Storm Lite. And on this video, we are going to see how we go from the default version into this version that looks absolutely awesome. Be on that side and let's go. Okay, now it's good. Okay, so we have 2 entries and my brother will choose the best one. So back to the thing. Once you restart your editor, it will look a little bit like this. We can still activate the theme real quick. So actually the theme real quick. So let's do that by going to appearance, clicking here, and then selecting Island Dark, and we go into Material Pale Night. Then we click on apply, and instantly will look a little bit better. All right, done. The next thing you need to do is choose a proper font and font size. So let's do that. Let's go into settings once again. We click on we search for font, and oh my god, is it here? Where is it? Oh, here we go. You search for font, and once you select, oh, okay, here we go. You search for a font, and then on editor font, you click on current editor font, blah, 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 and you go from Menlo into this beautiful font I have just discovered, call it Jaste Mono, okay? If you don't know how to install this font, I have just created a full short on this, so make sure you follow my TikTok and Instagram channels. Once you select Jaste Mono, you click on select, apply, bam, and it looks like this now. Now, we forgot to increase the size, so let's make that right now. I'm going to go into 12. I'm going to apply this into 26, for example. Line width of 1.5. And bam, here we have something that looks beautiful. All right, we're getting close, but the next step is actually getting rid. All right, we're getting close, but the next step is literally getting rid of all this stuff we see around my coding editor, which I don't know why literally PHP Storm and JetBrains like to add this stuff, but it doesn't make any sense. So you go into View, Appearance, and you just start deselecting some stuff. I want to deselect the toolbar, which removes the thing all the way top. Then you continue and you disable the two Windows bars, which should disable this stuff on the left. Then you just keep going, and now we disable the status bar, which would disable the thing on the bottom. Done. This will be a very short video, but I don't even know. Who cares? All right, what else? And that's it. It's done. I think this is looking fantastic. I think we should talk about Juni and their AI crap. Let me see. If I search plugins AI, do they have anything? JetBrains AI. Is that it? I don't even know. Chat, is the JetBrains AI thing like the thing on the right? I don't even know. Yes, it is. Okay. So it just comes disabled by default, you mean? So they don't have like Juni here? So if I search for AI, for example. No. Okay. AI chat. Is this like Juni though? Okay, JetBrains AI. So it needs to be this then. Okay, okay, all right. Next, you're probably missing some AI stuff into this. So what you can do is just go into this help thing, search for AI. You will find this. Okay, what is this exactly? Tool windows and then AI assistant. Okay. All right, the next thing you're probably missing is AI. All right, the next thing you're probably missing is some AI features. So to do that, what you can do is go into View, Tool Windows, and then search for AI Assistant. This will literally prompt you to install this plugin. You just click on Install, and that's it. Bam. Bam. And then you click on Restart IDE. Done. One more restart. Is this one? Yes, it is. Okay. So why I don't see it though? The fuck? Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay. Well, it worked. Once you restart your IDE, you will see this beautiful chat on the right, and of course, I actually don't, so I need to open it. Once you restart your IDE, you go again into View, Tool Windows, you type AI Assistant, and now you see the AI Assistant on the right. You can actually use this AI Assistant with Cloud Agent or with Juni or any other coding agent you might use. Actually, this window works with anything, really. Yeah, and that's it for this video. Just a reminder that actually I still use an IDE all the time. I think it's still important that you are reviewing your code, that you are getting familiar with the code AI is producing, and I think IDEs are essential for that. That's it for this video. If you enjoy it and what do you think about, if you enjoy it and you want to, if you enjoy it, go all the way down, click on the like button. Also go to the subscribe. Oh my God. Also go to the comments below and let me know what you think. See you all next time. Peace out. Done. And I want to do some quick shout out to the sponsors. Let's put it here. 3-second shout out to all my sponsors. They are absolutely awesome. Check them out. All right, done. This goes here. All right, chat. Video done. Woof. So technically for next week, we have this video about JetBrains. Hey, Florian, how you doing? We have a video about JetBrains. We have a video on the React to PHP. And we have the video from Uncle Steph. That's 3 videos. I don't know how the videos about reacting will actually work, but let's see how it goes. Florian saying the following: I'm with the Laracon MCP server. Did you see? I have not. Laracon MCP server. Do you have a link? Have you checked Mago? Yeah, I've checked Mago. I've checked Mago. Yes, yes. Shit, should we do a video about getting started with Symfony? Do we even care about that? Like, honestly. Maybe not. Maybe fuck it. How is it going with Laravel Slack app? Probably not going anywhere. Laracon MCP. Let's see. Ooh. Connect your AI agent to everything on Laracon US. Talks, speaker side events, venue hotels, and more. Oh, nice, chat. Here we go. If you guys want to know, if you guys want to have a nice MCP that knows everything about Laracon, this is the only thing you have to do. Just a CLI call, and then you ask your Cloud Code agent. Really cool stuff, man. Thank you for this. So as a Cloud Code user, I just have to execute this on the terminal. Good stuff. What do I have here more? We haven't done any reaction to Fable GPT 5.6 Soul or whatever today, so let me see if I can find something. Do you guys know a very small video but popular that had some sort of traction on YouTube that talks about Fable? Let me see. Claude. Props to Floridian. Yes, sir. It was a good stream. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if this is good enough, but we are going to find out real quick. Laravel Daily has great stuff. I'm not a big fan of... Well, Povilos is awesome, but I'm not a big Povilos viewer. All right, Chad, what I think we're going to do from this point is I'm going to get some work done on my talk, and you guys are free to stay along, okay? So from this point, this live stream will become co-working. I'm going to put some music on, and you guys are free to stay on that side as well, enjoying the music, but I'm going to get some stuff done, okay? I'm going to literally work on my talk for Lara con US, and I have a lot to do, Chad, a lot to do. All right, let's open Epidemic Sound and put some music on. Some Afro House, what do you guys think? Good stuff? Here we go. Laravel Daily, he's one of the people who posted Laravel images on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, he didn't know, so... He didn't know it was secret. He saw on the release, so he thought it would be public. Okay, for my talk, I had a couple of things I had to do. How is the music, chat? Is the music good? You can also go with some lo-fi hip-hop, though. Let's do that, actually. Lo-fi house? Wait, what is this? Not fan. Chat, how is the music for all of you? Is it good? Can you guys listen to it? Okay, music is a little bit more loud now. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back in a second, okay? Yeah, Jacanito, that's a good idea, dude. That's precisely the goal for today's live stream. Chat, write if the music is just perfect, okay? Let me know.
Dame rap callejero, dámelo del bueno, dámelo sincero que sacas del bajo cero. Se prendió la party, parece un hormiguero. Se apagan las luces y salen todos los cueros. Jungla de concreto, aquí te gana tu respeto. De ratas está repleto este sistema y su libreto. Crímenes en el Senado, la poli en el gueto. Mi gente necesita el fin de mover el esqueleto. L-O-R-E, Minsignity, Minsunity.
Alrighty. What's up, Kirash? How you doing? Insanity. Just by the way, if any of you have a big test suite with past PHP, write me a DM and I'm going to potentially give you early access to past v5, okay? I am co-working, dude, but welcome to the live stream. You watch my videos and you really like it. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. What's up, Reunion Journey? Welcome to the live stream. Just by the way, because you don't know me, my name is nunomaduro. I'm PHP and laravel developer. And today we are co-working. That's what we are doing today, just enjoying the vibes a little bit. Welcome to the live stream. Chat, W music, is the music perfect? Let me know. I'm so in love with this new font we discovered today, chat. It's so good. Malok, can you reach me out via DM, please? Which advice can you give me as someone who is builder modular monolith starter kit project using Livewire and Laravel? What do you mean? What type of project are you building? eating ASMR. Well, normally the music should be loud enough that you cannot hear me listen. You cannot hear my voice or my mouth eating. But let me know. We do it like this. I'm not building anything with Rust today, though. What's up, Kong Kong? How you doing? I'm using that new font we just discovered today on Sublime Text. How is it called again? Geist Mono. Geist Mono. Oh. Comic Sans? No. It's something we discovered today when we were like recording videos already. That this new font called Geist Mono is just badass. So I'm gonna use Geist Mono Regular. Sublime Text is not like finding it for some reason. The fuck? I still use Sublime Text for a lot of things, by the way, chat. I don't think you guys realize that, but I'm using Sublime Text a lot. Oh, it's set actually. Oh my god, it's looking so good. I'm so in love with this font. Yeah, that's the one. To Kawa. That's the font. I'm using that thing all the time. It's so good, dude. Trying Z, not today, but I'm definitely to give that a try, 100%. Chat, is my video in sync with my voice? With this webcam you are seeing right now, in sync with the voice? Let me know. If it's not, you guys need to let me know ASAP. Alright, this is done. How is my cloud code? Fix itself is correct. Okay. Voice is good, thank you. What are you guys working on, by the way? What are you guys doing today? Ansible deployment. What is Ansible, dude? I think I have worked in a company that had that behind the scenes, but I don't even know what it is. Ansible. Open source IT automation engine that simplifies software development, blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Kinjo is saying the following: when using streak types, what should the minimum PHP stand level be? I think I would use level 5. Level 5 is a good level. I think everything above level 5 is too much. It's configuration management. Interesting. Showtopper is saying being lazy on this Sunday. Well, you should. It's Sunday, dude. It's perfectly fine to be lazy on Sunday, by the way. You are allowed to be lazy on Sunday. There was some drama when Bun.js left Zed and vibe coded the Rust port. Yeah, I saw that. In general, I think like it's not Zed, it's Zig. But I think like if you want to do Rust, do proper Rust. Do not unsafe literally everything. Otherwise, it's not worth it. So. Oh, nice. This is fixed. Good stuff. Okay, so what do I have to do? I need to commit the log file. Done. Push this. Go back and try it out. Zed had memory leaks. Well, Rust and Safe also have memory leaks. Oh, interesting. Journey is saying the following. I'm migrating a large Laravel 9 application, Filament 2. Oh my god, you have a lot to do today. Yeah, you can use AI for that migration. You can also use Laravel Shift. I would just use AI, it's just faster. Well, assuming that your app is like not big. If it's big, probably Shift is better. Okay, so this is done and fixed, which is good. Cloud is helping a lot. Yeah, I also feel like I'm more, like realistically, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I'm more happy today with Cloud Code than I was without Cloud Code. 100%. Yeah, I love live streaming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think people know this, but I much rather to do a live stream like this with not a lot of people versus doing like a live stream with a couple hundred and then there is like a lot of pressure to perform and everything. I like this. This is chill. Chat, don't forget, go all the way down and subscribe to the channel. If any of you is not subscriber yet, make that happen. Make that happen. Okay, that's done. I had 2 things on my Trello board. I've been using Trello for all my to-dos, and I love it. I think I'm gonna grab a coffee, chat. Do you guys mind? I'll be back. 1 second. You don't have Twitter, Malok? Just DM me on Twitter, dude. Thanks.
Get in my way, my going animal. Get in my way,
What's up, Sanders? The plan today is co-working, dude. Thanks for saying hi. We have 50 people watching, which is awesome, man. You guys are absolutely dope for being on that side. What are you guys working on? Type on this chat. I'm curious. You're doing your own startup? Interesting. What are you building exactly? You trying to use Laravel Octane? Yeah, you should, dude. Laravel Octane is awesome. I'm using Laravel Octane on Laravel Cloud, and it's dope. By the way, we migrated Pinkery. Did I told you that? Pinker.com was fully migrated to Laravel Cloud this week. So we migrated from a SQLite database to MySQL, file storage to S3. We're really happy with the result. The site is much faster. Go to Pinker.com.
She don't need promises, she just wants the truth. She brings the calm just like a quiet prayer fills the room. Kisses like Sunday, fights like Friday night. I'd go to hell and back just to hold her tight. She slips right through my hands. It shows up like nothing's changed.
Yeah, probably Postgres would have been a better choice, but the person behind the scenes which is Puyapal, already have migrated everything for MySQL, so that's why we went with MySQL. Yeah, Pinkery is awesome. It's also a great project to try new things. So I've tried Past 5 on Pinkery. I have, it's a great project to test every change I want to make. Some of the things I'm going to ship at Laracon US with Taylor and the team. We tried them out on Pinkery. So...
she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. Oh, it kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone. She's a little bit mine. She's a little.
How much code do I write manually versus AI right now? Well, write like with my own hands. I don't do it anymore. Joan Sotos is saying that the startup he is building is about hydrogen mobility. Okay, I know nothing about that. This is done. Okay, I'm missing 2 new slides that I need. Multi-tenancy, don't use it. Multi-tenancy, bad idea. Well, multi-database, let me just be clear with that. All right, the update chart is done. And this one is what? Cloud Test Suite screenshot. Ooh. You said an empty word, multi-tenancy. You rather one database for each client? No, you just develop a SaaS where all clients are in the same database, period. I need to show you this, guys. This is the kind of crap that I have to deal with. Oh my god. Honestly, I will just look at this, chat. I just received this pull request. New pull request from the community. Improve README formatting and clarity. README formatting improvement generated by Herm's agent. Okay. I click on files changed. I go all the way down and I see this. What do you guys think? Good contribution? What do you guys think? Double contribution? Should I merge it? There's a lot of potential on this. Oh my god. This type of crap we have to deal with. Just insane. Well, he got the Hermes agent on stream. What is Hermes agent? It's an open source self-improvement AI agent. Oh well, it's looking fantastic. With persistent memory. Jesus Christ. Yeah. LOL. A big LOL. It's very popular, really? Well, I can see why. Not for the good reasons, I think. Chat. Everyone going to my Instagram account and subscribe, okay? Everyone going there. What's up, Galaxy 2 from Kick? Oh man, I'm trying to grow on Kick, but it's not easy, man. Not a lot of people are on Kick, so appreciate you being there and saying hi. I want to grow my audience there, so thank you. Pi Agent, I have not used it, no. My Kik account, chat, in case you guys want to watch me there. I think originally Kik was developed using Laravel behind the scenes. I think it's still Laravel behind the scenes, but the front end is now on Next. Any of you guys heard? Twitter is literally rewriting the front end in TanStack. That dude I got a video on my channel, literally, it's the person behind TanStack, and Twitter is being rewritten on TanStack, which is very interesting. All right, so the screenshot I just took, I need to move it into talks, past 5, right here. I don't know what to listen, chat. The music-wise, we are not good today. You guys have an idea of type of music you guys want to listen to? We can go with lo-fi hip-hop again, but I'm tired of this playlist. I wish I could go with copyrighted music, man, but Boom Bap Gang, what is that? That genre does not exist, dude. It's not bad, actually. The fuck? I hope it's not bad. There is no bad words on it, but looking good. Thank you, man. Sampling his own music. I actually bought a DJ set, but not using it. But could be a good idea. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for saying hi. How you doing yourself?
liquor got her buttered up.
Laravel music sampling app. All right, Shed. I'm gonna make the very first. Should I do the entire slides? I think I'm gonna do them all. Yeah, I can actually do them. Yeah, Shed, for the next 20 minutes, you won't hear my voice because I will be rehearsing my talk, okay? And you guys cannot listen to it. All right, see you in a second. I'm gonna leave the music on though. Have you checked Laramet? Yeah, I've checked Laramet. It's awesome. I think is probably one of the best, well, looking apps I've seen built in a weekend. Great stuff, honestly. It looks awesome, Galaxy. All right, actually, I need to cloud code to finish my slides before starting this, so. What talk are you going to do? Past V5 at Laracon US. This one. And I'm actually the first one, so super stressed out. No pressure, exactly. Come on, Claude, you're taking forever. Yesterday I played with Fabel a bunch, and it consumed all my slides. All my tokens, I mean. Alright, done. Is it re-exported though? Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, cool. Alright, chat, now I'm gonna actually rehearse my talk for real. Catch you guys within 20 minutes, okay? Dude, no shit. I literally just told you I'm gonna mute myself so I can prepare my talk. That's why there is no audio. Catch you in a bit, okay? I do need to move a few slides here. One cool thing about rehearsing your talks is that you can quickly understand where slides should be and the content they should have. A lot of people, they try to come up with a perfect slides and then rehearsing. I like to do the opposite. So I like to start rehearsing my talk. And while I'm rehearsing my talk, I instantly will feel the vibe of, this slide should be before this, and this content should be there. I'm missing like this table or whatever. And this is exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and I'm going to say, move this slide. So I want to ask Cloud Code to move this slide before, let me see. Yep, before the announcement, basically. Genir is saying no audio. That's intentional, dude. I'm preparing a talk, okay? And this talk is secret, so I kind of have to do it. I appreciate you guys being on that side. What is this? I'm gonna actually do this or continue to do this off stream, okay, chat? Mainly because I want to get up and kind of rehearse this being standing like I would on stage. So yeah, thank you much for being on that side. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. 3 videos out this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to follow all my work, and to do that, you have to execute this simple shell script, okay? This will literally make you follow me on YouTube and, on GitHub and all those socials, okay? Be sure you execute that, all right? Chat, I'll catch you guys potentially tomorrow, I don't know. Love you all, and peace out. Bye-boo.
What?